So Atlanta is a very, very special place. Let's call it what it is. Atlanta is the black LGBT capital of America. It just really is. And, you know, when people are doing things within the LGBT community, you have people that's part of the B community, and you know who the Bs are, that feel that they don't have to disclose what they're doing with people of the same gender to people who are straight people. Case in point, our sister here is going to address men who feel that they don't have to let her know if they mess around with a man.
What I'm about to say is probably going to sound real controversial, but it is what it is. From now on, especially living here in Atlanta, when I go out and I meet men and they approach me or I approach them, I'm going to ask them, are they bi, straight, or gay? And the reason why is because I'm just seeing way too many posts where there are bisexual men saying that they don't think that they should have to tell us that they're bisexual off top. Tell us, and when I say us, I mean women that prefer heterosexual men. Like, if you feel like you shouldn't tell me off top because that's your private life and you're going to live it how you want, but you're trying to integrate your private life into my private life. You're trying to integrate with me. So if you want to integrate with me and be into my life, I need to know what I'm dealing with. And if I prefer not to deal with that, that's my choice. And I have the right to do that. And I'm tired of everybody trying to make us feel bad for wanting a heterosexual man. Like, if I want a man who don't sleep with other men, there's nothing wrong with that. Just like, you know, you want to date both men and women, there is nothing wrong with that. Do that. But just know some of us women don't want to date a man who wants both.
What she said in the beginning really stuck with me. She said, I know this is controversial. What's listen, you know America has descended into chaos when you say it's controversial to say as a straight person, you're not down with dating anybody who sit up here and lay down with the same gender. Nobody, how is that controversial? It is what it is. But in this country, I told you, especially on my African Diaspora channel, I'm preaching a little more. America has descended into chaos. It's descended into just behavior that's not even good to raise a family. I'm going to be honest with you. It's really not. That's why when I travel to other countries, a lot of times we still have more of a conservative environment. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, let's get to what she's talking about here. A woman has every right to say, who are straight, I do not want to fool with a man that's out here on the side chasing Bussy. She has every right to say that. She has every right to say, I don't want a man who is engaging in any Bussy action, and then all of a sudden he done seen the light, and now he only want, you know, he's delivered, right? She don't want no delivered men. She want men who loved women from the beginning up until she met them. There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to disclose information like that. Just as much we say to the trans people, you need to disclose with those men that's what you got going on. Don't hide it. Now, to those men in Atlanta, you should just fool the trans community, because that way I guess you get what you want, okay? Just get you a trans woman. Lead them straight women alone. That they really don't want to engage with that. And this is how issues like this constantly keep coming up in the community. Atlanta's a very, very special place, boy. It really is. It is interesting because, boy, you know, I've never seen so many dudes part of that community like in Atlanta. I've never seen that. It's kind of shocking me. And it's not that you're looking for it. It's like there in your face. You know, I'm like, okay, brother. You know, I mean, they out there trying to compete against the women. But women don't feel bad for saying, hey, I need to know what you got going on, especially in places like Atlanta. You need to ask those questions. And if they feel they ain't got to disclose that, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. Why are you trying to deceive a woman, making her think that you know, you just like women, but you out here chasing Bussy on the side? And also, sisters in Atlanta, you know, like we tell the men, you know, you can talk to men, brothers in other cities in America too. If you feel like, man, most of these men, I don't know what they got going on. There's plenty of brothers in many cities in America, and they not nowhere near that. Okay, they're not. So reach out. You know, y'all got the internet. Travel, like I said to men in the other video. Travel around. You know, you start traveling. Let's say you come to a place like Dallas. You go to Houston, Chicago, wherever you're going. There's brothers everywhere. If that's what you're into, and I'm pretty sure you hit it off with somebody that love women and want to make a family with you. You know what I'm saying? So don't get so frustrated. I hear some black women from Atlanta be so frustrated with that situation, with that community, but you ain't got to just get dudes from Atlanta. It's listen, the Friendly Skies, you know, at Hartsfield Jackson, that's a very busy airport. They fly all over the place and all over the world. So utilize it. You'll meet somebody. But don't ever put up with that mess, because there's so much that you're going to be exposing your health to dealing with a man like that.